Hime, 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 love, Hime, fighto! This episode definitely was a very good change of pace to the series. It kind of went back to the actual comedy elements, what the first part of the series really did, with the actual nice good character interactions with the characters, of getting just some nice good light touching comedy. Like, freaking Miki just, oh my, that was freaking hilarious how she just put Naruko down when he made a comment on her oppa size. That was just freaking hilarious. So that was some nice good comedy relief. And then we get to see the Amaizumi and Naruko duo walking through the hallway with the entire school thinking they're doing. They're just completely hating on each other. You can just feel the tension and rage between their two characters. But for some reason, they just work as a duo, and it makes it just hilarious getting to see how they interact with each other. Now, this episode had some little aspects I really did not like. Let me talk about one aspect in particular I just didn't like. Onada just getting all, I guess, depressed mode, okay? I understand his entire issue with getting depressed. I actually, in a logical standpoint, I see why he acted like he did. I mean, let me explain the terms that is actually logical sense, and I'll tell you why I didn't like it. For one thing, when Onada got all down and depressed and wasn't pedaling as fast, everybody was passing him in the training race just to, you know, work as a team. He felt the actual weight of his Sohoku's Inter-High jersey uniform that was just on his body. He felt the weight pulling him down because he had such high expectations from his entire team that he didn't want to hold them back. So I can understand why he was having doubts in himself and why he acted like the way he did. But I really just dislike that in his character. I really do. I want to see some more development with him. But I love it how they actually managed to, I guess, get through this entire part of Onada being really depressed about his Inter-High jersey and feeling the weight of it in just literally about probably 4 minutes. So I like how they handled it fast. They didn't drag it on. Literally half the entire episode. So I feel good about that. I can really say thank you, Lord. They at least just progressed that faster. This episode had some really funny moments, especially with the old man has a freaking name. That was great. That freaking great line. That was an awesome line, Naruko. I give you props. Awesome. Now, this episode had a lot of, I guess, teamwork based. Now, we have seen the past couple training camps and, you know, the racing and stuff with the actual training of them trying to exceed their skills and get better solo-wise. But now we're getting into the actual Inter-High arc. I feel like now they're trying to work as a team and work off each other's strengths and weaknesses. I mean, getting to see, holy crap, the captain just go rushing supersonic speed over to Onada, does like a 180 turn that was so freaking fast, and then just grabs Onada and holds him up, was intense. How can this guy get beaten in the Inter-High and there's other people just as good as him? Because he was just so freaking amazing when he rode his bike. I can't imagine how anyone can be better than that. Now, I felt like this entire episode focused on character development on the team, getting the teamwork together where they can actually know what they have to overcome, and that they cannot win solo. There cannot be one man that just wins the entire team across the victory line. Everybody has to work together to at least try to make it over the victory line. And I really love the development of this episode, the way they managed to work on that, to try to emphasize teamwork is the only way to win in the Inter-High. So we're not going to see solo base of like Imaizumi or Naruko just going off, you know, by themselves and trying to get in front. We're actually going to get to see teamwork like we saw in the training camp with the second years and first years. And speaking of the actual first years, the third years are teaming up with the first years in this Inter-High. Whoa! I didn't see that coming. I thought only 3 people can get into the Inter-High race. So finding out now that actually the third years, the crazy freaking fast people we have seen since the beginning, is actually going to be participating in the Inter-High along with the first years, Imaizumi, Naruko, and Onada. That is going to be awesome. This team is going to be epic. From my last review, I said I was hoping that maybe they might lose because it would offer more development towards the characters. But I don't know. Since the third years now are actually going to be racing with them, I don't know how they could possibly manage to make this series lengthened-wise if they're going to the actual Inter-High very soon. Because if they actually lose, they'll never have a chance ever again to race with the third years. So I feel like it would be really upsetting to see like this chance go to waste. It would add some nice, good, interesting development with the characters that they lost their race and the third years lost their final chance at winning Hoku's actual championship of being able to be like the kings of the Inter-High that year. So I feel like it would be upsetting in one instance, but it would add some form of development that would be really awesome later on in the series. Now, this episode all around was very enjoyable. It had really good animation, once again CGI, and I felt like I just love the emphasis on teamwork. Once again, good episode, really. Yowamushi panel once again surprises me with its elements of how to make an actual bike racing anime interesting. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? What did you think about the teamwork? What did you think about the actual third years participating in the Inter-High race? What did you feel about the weight on Onodell with his new freaking Inter-High jersey? Leave me your comments below in the video. Y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe. Chibi out.